this is Amy with Pretty Presets, and I am going to do a video for our forum members today, especially those that are new to using the forum, and maybe even those that have been on the forum for a while, but may still find it a little bit difficult to navigate. So what I'm going to do is walk you through from the very beginning to logging in the forum to how to navigate through the forum. So I'm on a browser that I'm not normally on, so that way there aren't any cookies left behind that are going to automatically log me in. So I am going to go up here. When I'm going directly straight to the forum, I'm going to type in Pretty Forum. And that will take me directly to the forum. Okay, so here we've got our forum, and if you'll notice, one of the things that I love about our home page that I don't think a lot of people are really aware of is that there's a blog here on the home page. So if you click on continue reading here, you're going to see the Project 365 featured images. I think it's every other week, there are featured images here from the Project 365. And if you scroll down, let's see, if you go back, we have photographer spotlight, interviews. There are all kinds of different blog posts on here. So it's a neat little blog post or a neat little blog, and there's information on here that is, fun to read. It's always nice to be inspired by other photographers. So we have that information right here. On the right side, where it says inspiration to your inbox, that is asking for information so that you can receive the weekly newsletter from the forum, which is a great newsletter. It helps point out some of the more interactive threads that happen during the week, some of the videos that may have been posted during the week. So there's a lot of information that you can learn from by joining the list of people who receive the newsletter each week. So I strongly encourage you to leave your information here if you haven't already. If you want to search the website, this is where you search for things right here, okay? And then right here are some of the vendors that advertise with us and that we support. So now we're going to go into the forum, okay? So up here, this is where we're going to find what section next that we want to go into. If we wanted to receive information about workshops, we would click on workshops, and then we would just come down here and we would click on view more. The next workshop that we are going to be taking sign-ups for, which we're actually currently signing up for, is the Lightroom Lab, and you can register now for that. So that's the one, that's an 8-week course to mastering Lightroom. That's been very popular. If you're still learning Lightroom, or you would like to learn more about it and become more proficient, then this would be a great workshop for you to do. So we would be done looking at the workshops and we want to go into the forum. So we click enter forum. The other reason that I wanted to go through a different browser than I normally do is because I'm constantly logged in on my other one, so I don't usually have to do this. So what I would do is I come here and then I fill in my username. And that's just my name. So, yours is obviously going to be different. Whatever your username is that you chose, you type that in right here. And then here, you click in your password. And then I like to click remember me, and then you click on login. So now we come over here. Here's what is so great about having a form, and I think for a lot of people, it's like you see this for the first time, and it can be very overwhelming because you're just looking at all this stuff and you just don't really know what to do with it. So because you see something right here, then you see all these things under here, and then when you click on one of them, then you see even more. So it can be overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. So we're going to walk you through it, okay? So what we're going to do is the other night, actually before I get to that, let's do this. So our very first section is meant for those of you that are new. It's called Pretty Form Welcome. It has news and announcements here. It has a place where you can do introductions. So if you're new, you can go and you click on introductions, and then you can go in here and you can post in here who you are, where you're from, just post something about yourself. And the way to do that, you click on post new thread, and this is going to be the same with anything that you want to post in here, okay? You click on post new thread, and we'll say it's me posting. We'll say, hi from California. And then I would go down here and say, this is Amy. How are you all? And I'll go in and I'll delete this later. But for now, this will show you kind of all the steps that we do. So then I go down right here, okay, submit new thread. I click on submit new thread. And now that's been submitted. Shows my signature, shows my name, my picture, all of that information. And now if I go back, I'm going to refresh my page just to show you that it shows up. Okay, so see, now I'm showing there. One of the keys about being in a forum is that refresh button, because every time you post something new, it will not show unless you click refresh. So if you've posted something and it looks like it's not there when you're still in that section, it's because you haven't clicked on refresh. So that's really key to remember. So now we have my post right here that says, hi from California. Now say, we're going to go back here. Say we have this thread we've clicked on and we want to respond to it because, oh wait, here's somebody from California. I'm from California too. So what we do is we click, and there you can click on it from two different spots. You can click reply to thread up here or reply to thread down here. So we click reply to thread down here and go, hey, I am from California too. And then it'll be funny if someone actually is reading this because they're going to think I'm like, I've got all these personalities going on with me right now. So we have that. And then we go down here and we click on post quick reply. And now I've responded to the post that was right here. Okay, so that's all we do. And then if you think, oh wait, I didn't mean to say that, I need to change what I wrote, then you click edit post and you come up here and then you can change it. But the edit post, I don't know what the time duration is. It's very, very short. I want to say it's like 5 or 10 minutes that is available to you. So like you can't come back later today, like hours later, and go, oh, I need to change my mind. I didn't mean to write that. Nope, can't do that. I think it's only available for like 5 or 10 minutes that you can come back and go, oh, I got to fix that. Okay, so we're not gonna cancel that because I'm not really gonna change it. So that is how you respond to things, okay? You just click on reply to thread, and then you click on the button over here when you're done, all right? So we're gonna go back to forum because we want to see what else there is. Like the other night, I was looking for Kelly Smallman's information that she did in January about senior reps. So I scrolled down and I looked for senior photography because look, photography genres, maternity, baby, senior photography, lifestyle photography. See, they're all in categories. So these blue sections right here, that is the category heading. So that's going to tell you what the category is, and then everything under the blue heading is going to be all the subsections that fit under that genre, okay? So I clicked on senior photography, and then I went through and I was like, okay, started by Kelly Smallman. Which one is this? Okay, this is part 2. I was looking for part 1. So go ahead here. Started by Kelly Smallman, part 1. Yep, that's it. That's the one I wanted. So I clicked on part 1 and I read through. I was looking for her questionnaire. So I just kind of skim read through it. This was the one she had on the questionnaire. So I just read through it and found what I needed. And that helped so much. We're going to go back to forum. So here is another thing that is really nice to have. Say you want information on something very, very specific. Like you're working on your pricing, because that's kind of the big thing to be doing right now, right? Because we're everyone's gearing up for the rest of the year, putting final touches on some of their stuff, their marketing materials and things like that. Products and services, master marketing for your business. Okay, so it looks like one of these two categories is going to have some stuff in here. Okay, let's see. Welcome packs, advertising verbiage explained. Okay. So for the sake of this video, we're going to say I'm working on my welcome pack and I want some inspiration. I want to know what other people are doing. I'm going to click on this topic right here and I'm going to read what she's doing. I'm going to look at this and go, ooh, I like this. Actually, I did do that last night. I went, ooh, I like this because I asked her where she got this from. So I'm going to look at this and think, wow, that looks really nice. What is she putting in her welcome packet? Okay, she's putting in a brochure, contract, print release, pricing guides, photo release, and a business card. Should I include anything else? I said a couple things. She told me where, oh good, Craft and Jute is where she buys all of her paper stuff. Yay. So, great. So she answered my question. So that's how you do that. Okay. So you can search for something very specific. So let's say I want to find more on welcome packets because I'm pretty sure she's not the only one who has started something about welcome packets. It looks like she started another post about welcome packets. But I'm sure that there is something else from someone else down here. Marketing. Okay, that one hasn't gotten any responses yet. And this is just the first page, so you can go down and you can look at other pages. Instagram marketing. Instagram is huge for marketing right now, and I would love to know how to market on Instagram better, so I could click on that and get information. Okay, so that's the great gift of forums, is that you've got, I mean, just in this alone, let's see how many pages there are. There are 14 pages with quite a few threads on each page. And this is stuff, this is content that does not go away. In a group, it will go away, but it will get buried and you won't ever be able to find it again. But in a forum, it does not go away. So that's the great thing about having a forum, is that you can go back and you can say, okay, I am looking for help with this, and you'll be able to find it in a forum. You just have to be able to know how to look for it, and that is easy to do. Okay, we just talked about how these, okay, these are your main category heading, and then under here you have your subcategories, and it's broken down. And then when you click on one, then you see all the threads that have been started about this subcategory. When you want to post, so we click on that, you want to read about help with 1-year-olds, you're going, oh goodness, I totally understand this. I want to reply to this. You can click on, if you just hit reply, you won't have this person's quote in it. If you hit reply with quote, you will have their quote or their post in your response. What's nice about that is it's easy for them to reference what you were talking about. If you, so there's seven posts on this page already. So if you just click reply, if there's a lot of posts on a page, people may not know what you're responding to. But if you hit reply with quote, then people will know. So if I hit reply, see there's nothing else here. So I would just type, and then hopefully people would understand what you're replying to. But if I hit reply with quote, then see, then what I'm responding to shows up where I am going to be responding to. So then I come down here and I type my quote, and then I hit post quick reply. That's all you do. You hit post quick reply. So one other thing that I'm going to show you real quick, if we go up here, if you go up to my profile, it will show you, you can go to about me, and you can fill out your biography, your location, interest, occupation. You can, fill out that kind of information there. If you go to settings, then over here, this is where you click on, okay, my profile. It's going to let me do it there. Okay, this is your profile right here. So edit profile. So this is where you would be able to go in if you want to add your birthday, if you, want to, go in and change some stuff in here. If you want to edit your profile picture, if you want to update your picture, so instead of just your username that shows up when you post, you could have a pretty picture of yourself that shows up when you post. You have your avatar. Your avatar is what you need to have when you want your picture to show up. So use custom avatar, or you could click on do not use an avatar. So I like it when you guys have an avatar, because then I can see who you are, and I like that. So you have all these different settings over here that you can choose from. Okay, so I personally have mine set up to where I do not get email notifications, just because if I post in 20 different threads in a day, it takes a lot of time to go through emails when responses start coming. So I find it easier to do, I'm going to show you what I do instead. So we're going to get out of that, and we're going to come over here. What's new? Look, what's new? This shows you all of the more recent posts that have happened. See, like here's my hi from California, and hi from California again, because I responded to my own thread. So, it's going to show up. So anytime there is a new thread started, or if there is a response to a thread, it shows up in the what's new section. So I love that because I can kind of scroll through here and go, oh, I like that. Oh, check that out. Oh, look here. Hello from the Bahamas. I've got to go say hello to them. That's pretty cool. So there's a whole lot of hellos going on. Oh, this might be because of the workshop, but still, it's pretty cool. So anyways, so that's kind of the lowdown on the forum and how to navigate through the forum. If you have any questions, start a thread in the forum and I'll check back on it, in the next couple days and keep an eye on it to make sure that we're answering your questions because that's what we want. We don't want people to feel intimidated by the forum. It's such a great place. It's so fun to, honestly, to just, sit back. If you've got an iPad, just, curl up on the couch and, go through all of the threads and all of the different categories that there are and see what interests you, see what help you need, and then read the different threads and different opinions about it. Because I guarantee there's information in there for everyone. So hopefully you have learned something new today and you're able to go out and apply what you've learned, and we'll be able to see more of you on the forum. Thanks, everybody, and have a great day.